I'm Eddie Brock. I'm a reporter. I always seem to find myself questioning something the government may not be looking at. I found something really bad. And I have been...
Eddie.
Who said that? Taken.
Look around at the world. What do you see? A planet on the brink of collapse. Human beings are disposable. But man and symbiote combined. This is a new race, a new species. A higher life form.
What do you want from me?
You'll find out.
I'm so sorry. We cannot just hurt people.
Look into my eyes, Eddie. The way I see it. We can do whatever we want. Do we have a deal? Eyes, lungs, pancreas. So many snacks, so little time.
That power, it's not completely awful.
You have no idea how much you're scaring me right now.
Eddie, cooperate. And you just might survive.
Guys, you do not want to do this, trust me.
Giant leaps will always come at a cost.
We will eat both your arms and then both of your legs, and then we will eat your face right off your head. You will be this armless, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind.
What the hell are you?
We are Venom.
Oh, I have a parasite. Yeah. Name is Chen.
So Warheads, we have the final Venom trailer before it comes out on the 5th of October. Smash that like button and write down in the comment section, we are Warstu, if you love the trailer. So if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Venom based content. So this isn't your wise talking Deadpool with a heart of gold movie. This is the horror, sinister Venom movie, which is going to be a fresh, unique look to the comic book world. It looks like nothing that we've had in DC, nothing that we've had in the MCU. It looks absolute carnage. So at the start of the trailer, they recap everything, which is pretty odd. Maybe it's new thing. So we already knew about this movie that it's following the Lethal Protector arc from the comic books. They've already confirmed this. That story sees Venom and Peter Parker agree to leave each other alone. As long as Venom doesn't commit any murders or crimes, they have a pact, so to say. So Venom packs up and leaves New York City for San Francisco. Indeed, this movie is going to take place in San Francisco, and in the comic arc, Venom ends up teaming up with Spider-Man to take down the other 5 symbiotes. Now, obviously, they keep saying Spider-Man isn't linked to this movie at all, yet there were reports that Peter Parker was seen on, Tom Holland, who is Peter Parker, was seen on set. Then we have the director saying, yeah, I want to see Spider-Man in this universe, but he can't be in there. But realistically, guys, who owns Spider-Man? Oh, wait, Sony does. So at some point, Spider-Man will be involved with this. So we know that the main villain for this movie is going to be Riot. Although there are rumours that Carnage is going to be in this movie, we have no confirmation. So they can't actually technically use the Spider-Man version of this comic book adaptation to the big screen, but a lot of it will be pulling from the Lethal Protector story arc. So the trailer starts with Eddie Brock doing what he does best, investigating something he shouldn't be investigating because the government wouldn't want him to investigate it. So we see the crash site where the symbiotes come down to Earth. I guess that's how they're going to get there. And interesting enough, Eddie is also having a talk over at this very time. So he's throughout the trailer, he's talking to himself, but obviously we think he's talking to the Venom symbiote, but really he's talking to himself. So he stumbles across human experiments with an alien substance carried by the shady Dr. Drake, and unwittingly becomes affected, giving him a rise to become Venom. Drake apparently becomes host to a body-hopping symbiote called Riot. Now, it's pretty interesting because this movie takes place in a post-apocalyptic place where the whole world's going to be destructed, be like killed, which is interesting because recently they come out and said that Avengers 4 is in a post-world where everything's wrong. So is this a Avengers 4 crossover? Is Venom going to appear in Avengers 4? No, but it would make for an interesting topic point, I guess. So we do see the full Venom symbiote for the first time, which, to be honest, it doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty interesting, seeing as the CGI and graphics won't be fully finished, hence why this is basically the Comic-Con trailer, and hence why it wasn't dropped instantly. They wanted to work on the trailer a bit more before they dropped it to the public, because this is the last full trailer we're gonna get before we see the movie, which is also interesting. So we even see a clip in the trailer where Venom looks like he's sitting in a car and Eddie looks like he's looking at him, but realistically he's really talking to himself. So he will become Venom. It's going to be a very dark movie. So obviously Carlton Drake is experimenting on people with a symbiote. He wants to bond them together in humans tests so he can form a new kind of species of human and symbiote, which would be pretty cool. So I think it's pretty obvious that he is the villain, because in the trailer you do see Riot and Venom going at it, and you see a pretty cool clip of Eddie Brock and also Carlton Drake there. So it is pretty cool. So right at the end of the trailer we get the scene that we've all been waiting for, when reports came out saying that someone's face gets bit off, and then it cuts out, but it does say "We are Venom" straight before. I didn't think we'll get to see it in the trailer, but you hear it, and then he walks off and says, "I'm a parasite, good night," then peace, then it ends. So it is a pretty cool trailer. There wasn't really too much craziness going on, although it does look pretty savage. I am expecting it to be R-rated because of the kind of the graphics and the horrorness. It is kind of savage. So, final recap, we got to see the Venom symbiote properly. We got to see Riot. I do believe, obviously, his girlfriend in this movie will be one of the other symbiotes played by Michelle Williams. I do believe she will be one of the other symbiotes, but it wasn't really clear to me who she's actually going to play, because obviously it could be Lasher, it could be Scream, it could be any of the symbiotes of the 5-6 symbiotes that are supposed to be in this movie. So I do believe she is rumored to be playing one of them, but it looked like a stunt double, so I'm not going to commit to saying that Eddie Brock's girlfriend in this is playing so-and-so, because there's not enough substance to say that. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe and comment. This video will be a bit longer than normal, because obviously if the trailer's in there, it's going to boost it up by 3 minutes. So anyway, guys, remember to write in the comment section, "We are Warstu," and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.